Wishiwashi?
What's a Wishiwashi?
Wishiwashi, the small fried Pokemon, a water type. When in a tough spot, their eyes tear up, which gives it the look of crying.
Warning! Wishy-Washy, you can't squash me to 90 HP. We're about to go nutsy today. On the menu it's about to be fish. We're growing and growing, you got to see this. 1 energy, 100 we dish, and then we heal up, it's totally sick. What can you do when there's a meet-up? You wanna spread damage but it won't help, nah. Cause my choke is ready to block. The time has come, Wishy-Washy on top. People thought it was bad, and collected dust it was sad, but now it's strong and we're glad. It's the best story card ever had. Yes, episode 188, Wishiwashi and the GX, Monstrous GX. Ha! What's up YouTube, it's TCG here and welcome to episode 188 on my channel. As you know, on my channel we talk about the latest cards and best new decks in town, so be sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out. And also smack that little notification bell to get updated immediately when a new video pops up on the channel. Okay, we are still covering some new cards / decks from the recently released Dragon Majesty set. And today on the menu we have a lot of fish. It's gonna be all about Wishiwashi. You ready? Let's go! Okay, the first question that probably pops in your head is why are we gonna talk about a regular common Wishiwashi from the Dragon Majesty set? It only has a puny 30 HP and is easily one-shotted thanks to attacks like Jet Punch from Wishiwashi GX for example. Well, that's because it comes packed with a crazy good ability. Its ability Meet Up states all of your Wishiwashi GXs in play get 20 extra HP and their attacks deal 20 more damage to the opponent's active Pokemon before applying weakness and resistance. And this stacks. And that means you can just have an insanely fantastic crazy good combo because Wishiwashi GX could potentially have now 290 HP, and to put it into perspective, even a Duskmane Necrozma GX that uses its powerful GX move Sun's Eclipse GX for 250 damage, even with a choice band that deals 280 damage, cannot even one-shot this monstrous GX. So that is crazy. Also, if the Pokemon trading card game has learned us anything throughout the years, it's definitely the fact that dealing more damage has always been good. Think about Expert Belt, Muscle Band, Plus Power, the Steam Up ability of Volcanion EX, and now the oh so popular Choice Band. It all saw a ridiculous amount of play. Not only that, but getting extra HP is also amazing, because think about the days of Fighting Fury Belt where people just ran that for the extra amount of HP on your basics. Well, now it's just the exact same thing but better. Let's just combine the minds together and you have that crazy ability of the mini Wishiwashi and of course the Wishiwashi GX. So if the ability of the mini Wishiwashi stacks, you have a ginormous Wishiwashi GX. Meaning if you have 4 of those mini Wishiwashis in play and your Wishiwashi GX in the active position, you'll have 290 HP and its attack Water Gun for a single water energy would now be dealing 100 damage. And now we are talking about quite a solid deck. Before you start typing in the comment section, I'll answer the question right here. Yes, you can have 4 baby Wishiwashis and 4 Wishiwashi GXs all in the same deck since they don't have the exact same name. Pretty amazing, right? The Wishiwashi GX has a weakness to lightning, which might cause a bit of trouble since Vikavolt is very popular at the moment and easily one-shots Wishiwashi GX even with the support of the 4 baby Wishiwashis. Other than that, it's a pretty good weakness to have right now, although we have to be careful because creeping and crawling in November, there's going to be Zero Aura GX, which brings lightning back on the top table. So yeah, that's worries for later. It also has a 3 retreat cost, which is kind of irrelevant since we only need 1 energy to attack, and we definitely want the Wishiwashi GX on the active position. With the help of the baby Wishiwashis, we can just stack the HP so we don't get one-shotted easily, so being stuck in the active position won't happen as the way it is described by other decks. Wishiwashi GX also comes back with 2 heavy high attack energy costs. We have Torrential Vortex, which deals 120 damage and discards the special energy attached to the opponent's active Pokemon. Might be good because relying on recovery on special energies, we don't have that at the moment, so that could be worthy to just use that attack. And we also have Blue Surge GX, which deals a whopping 220 damage, and you have to move all energies from Wishiwashi GX to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. Both attacks can be useful in certain situations, but then you'll definitely have to be running 4 Aqua Patch and maybe some double Chorus energies in your deck to get that attack cost going, which of course tightens the deck space, but you can get those occasional one-shots because Blue Surge GX, even yeah, without a choice band, already one-shot a lot of popular Pokemon in the meta game. And also, now to come to think about it, Torrential Vortex, if you have 4 baby Wishiwashis on the bench, you'll deal 200 attack, 200 damage with that attack, so it definitely sounds alright on paper, but getting the energies on there is crazy expensive. You need Aqua Patches, Double Cars, energies, etc. Okay, now that we reviewed Wishiwashi GX once more, for the people that are new, I actually never made a video about Wishiwashi GX, and we reviewed the baby Wishiwashi. Let's talk about a crazy deck that we can start brainstorming about, because I'm gonna lay down the foundations here, and you guys in the comment section can fill up where necessary. Okay, the opinion of getting baby Washis into play might just be really easy. You might wonder how we can get all of those in play. Well, you just run a couple of Nazball. Of course, we have Brooklet Hill, and Brooklet Hill is amazing because it's a stadium card, and that means we can get rid of the oh so popular Shrine of Punishment. And not only that, we can also get out a fighting type, aka Machop, because we'll need that. We're gonna include a 2-2 line of Machoke here from the Guardians Rising, because we need that. Our spread and sniping is our biggest weakness, and we are definitely gonna get rid of that weakness thanks to the ability of Machoke, Daunting Pose. It will prevent all damage done to our bench Pokemon by the opponent's attacks, as well as the placement of damage counters through abilities or through attacks. So we're completely safe on the bench, and that is definitely the case here, because Tapu Koko with Flying Flip is popular, and the Feather Arrow of the Decidueye might also cause a ton of trouble against our baby Wishiwashis, which only have 30 HP. So definitely need that Machoke in play, otherwise we will be spread it all around, and our deck falls apart. So definitely run that 2-2 line of Machoke. So with Nazball and Brooklet Hill, we set up a ton of baby Wishiwashis, a Machop, and a single Wishiwashi GX to get that into the active position. We definitely want 3 copies of Wishiwashi GX. There might be one prize, you never know. The single Wishiwashi GX will stay alive turn after turn. You can rely on Max Potion, the maximum amount, 4 copies of that, to heal up every single time, since we only need 1 energy to use the attack Water Gun. Getting energies back can also work with Energy Recycle System, which is kind of a new item card, as well as Acerola paired with a Skateboard, or maybe the Retreat. Yeah, you can retreat your baby Wishiwashis with a single energy. That could also work out to get your gigantic GX back in the active position. Although if you're relying on a ton of Acerola combos, you can also try out the Wishiwashi from the base set Sun and Moon. With the Cowardice ability, the ability states, once during your turn you may discard all cards attached to this Wishiwashi and return it to your hand. So what you would do is use Acerola on your Wishiwashi GX that got damaged, promote this Wishiwashi, and smack down on your Wishiwashi GX once again. Use the Cowardice ability of the baby Wishiwashi to put it back in your hand, and then of course Wishiwashi GX comes back in the active position. This is a sweet combo that I would recommend. I know we can only have 4 baby Wishiwashis in our deck, and yeah, for the retreat problem I would stick with 4 baby Wishiwashis from the Dragon Majesty set. Maybe you can have things like switches or escape ropes, or even the new included item card that can switch around your water types. That could also work out, and yeah, some people might just try out this Wishiwashi from the Sun and Moon base set. You might run 3 copies of the Dragon Majesty one, and not only that, you automatically have 270 HP and you deal 80 damage for a single energy if you have 3 of those Dragon Majesty Wishiwashi. So it's already good. With choice band you'll heading the KOs, the 2-hit KOs here in that matter, but it's definitely up to you what version of the deck you like better. I definitely like the Cowardice Wishiwashi. It's definitely worth mentioning this video. Okay, now that we have our Max Potions, Acerolas, Brooklet Hill, Nazballs, Machoke line, and Wishiwashis ready, it's time to talk about some more cards that could fit with the sweet new deck. As mentioned, I would run about 10 basic water energies, although you could add in double Card's energy and some aqua patches to go for the other attacks of Wishiwashi GX. It all really depends on your version of the deck. You could go with the 2-shotting strategy, run without running those DCEs and just relying on Disruption. Think about Crushing Hammer, Enhanced Hammer can be your best friends against Zoroark matchups, but don't be afraid of the scary matchup with Energy Acceleration. Of course, we have those decks, so maybe adding a DC and aqua patch might be proven a little bit better in the near future. Also, about Tapu Lele GX, how many would we run? I would suggest only running 1, because we definitely need the bench space for things like Machoke and our 4 baby Wishiwashis. It could help early game if you dead draw, or to get that last Guzma for the game. Now the last thing I want to mention in this video is Gladion, because this might help you get what you want. Some things might be crucially priced, and in desperate times you might rely on Gladion to get those baby Wishiwashis in the time where things get rough. Although if you run the maximum amount out of 4 baby Wishiwashis from Dragon Majesty, you definitely don't need the Gladion because, yeah, you just smack some damage until you get some KOs. And that's it for another episode on the channel. Let me know what you think about the new baby Wishiwashi and the Wishiwashi GX and deck in general in the comment section below. Or if you have a strategy that I haven't mentioned yet, feel free to put it in the comment section. I think it's a fantastic, fun and new deck. Two-shotting with a monstrous amount of HP is always great in my book. I know it struggles really hard against Hoopa. Maybe there's a tech card for that, but I couldn't think of one. Maybe you guys think of a Hoopa tech card in this Wishiwashi deck. Let me know down below. Anyhow, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to demolish the like button as always, since that helps out the channel tremendously. Also, episode suggestions are always welcome, and that pretty much wraps up once again. I wish you all a very fantastic rest of your day. Subscribe for more content. I'll be seeing you guys in the next Pokemon TCG video. I'm out. Peace. If you wanna go and test a deck that isn't played a lot in this format, then listen to what I'll say. If you wanna go and try it out with me, let me know how it does in a tournament. I think it could be really great. Chilling on Sundays while new ideas pop in my brain. Where is